Hey, let me get over my trading view. Hey, what's going on YouTube? Kyle Bray here, of course. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I want to talk a little bit about Nikkei Open today. And the reason why I find today's Nikkei Open important is because during Forex trading, sometimes you have to adapt and attack, right? So if your analysis is one direction and then maybe you actually have confirm for another direction. So that's exactly what happened today. So we were talking, my group and I, we are talking about UJ to the moon, right? Why would we talk about UJ to the moon? Well, if you look at the daily candle was so strong, okay? So although it already did tap the zone, as you can see, right? We did already tap the zone. Because the candle is so strong, of course, if it closed above, that's a much better analysis for it to keep going. We didn't see this as rejection, right? As traders, we can make mistakes. You can't be right on everything. So we originally had a buy bias. So going into Nikkei, right? Going into Nikkei, I hopped on about a half an hour before, and this is exactly where price was at. Price broke above this structure here. So I said, okay, that's a pretty good confirmation for potential new higher high and higher lows going bullish right now. So what did I do? On this pullback, I started stacking buys. I put all my buys right here, and I put my stop loss down here. Well, of course, price started retracing, coming down, and I said, oh, wow, this doesn't look good, because I'm not liking this drawdown right now. And then price came up, and I ignored the fact that price made basically a 2-1 confirm, right? Higher high, lower low, lower high, 2-1 for this a bit of a trend change. So I was still holding my buys with my stop loss, right? And then I moved it from here to here. I said, okay, well, I'll feel more comfortable losing this much. Well, price literally came, touched my stop loss, and then launched. And then, of course, I'm sitting here. Oh, I hate you, Forex. I hate trading. Blah, blah, blah. I just hate this. I hate that. And then, of course, at this point, I'm in no trade because my stop loss got hit. Price came up, and I said, oh, there it goes. Do I start stacking buys? No, that's not a good thing to do. You just wait. And then she came down, closed below this support here. She closed below the support, just telling you, okay, we're going down. So when you look at my thumbnail, you'll be able to see that's exactly where I took my sell entries. So I was able to make up all my percentage that lost plus extra percent. So that is just a little bit of how adapting and attacking can work when you're trading in the Forex markets, where if you marry an analysis too much, what if price does something different? Because as humans, we make mistakes, right? This is just basically you're trading against computers right now. So being a human, you will make mistakes trading in the Forex markets, but it's about how you can possibly adapt and attack. And that is literally what we did, right? Because I was in buys from here. I wrote out the drawdown. I was going to close when it came up closer because, of course, you want to secure less of a loss, but I held the stop loss. I adjusted it. It hit it. It launched. I was aggravated because I don't like taking losses. No one likes taking losses. And then as soon as she confirmed on the 5-minute, boom, dropping below support. And of course, the 15-minute also made a 2-1 confirm, right? Where you have, I'm just calling this a higher high, right? It's lower than all of these. I get that. But for the sake of knowing when, because Nikkei Open has volatility. So when there's volatility, I like to do a little bit of a different thing, just kind of my own style. So I'm looking at this as the highest high because this is the highest point that at the time where price is going to make a push because of Nikkei. I was not looking at this as lower low, lower low, lower low, lower highs. And the reason why I wasn't looking at this as an overall lower high is because of the fact that I was still buy bias from the daily, going to continue going, possibly feeling the wick going bullish. So what's our next little step? Lower high. So you can see we made a 2-1 confirm, 2-1, boom, and then the drop. And then there it was. So we were all of us are buy confirm that we're going up for Asian, we're going up for Nikkei. But things change. If I would have, this is why I found this in particular this in particular short webinar for you guys important, because if I did not adapt and attack, I would have walked away on this account with a losing percentage. I would have walked away with a losing percentage because price hit my stop loss. But I knew price is going to make a push because it's Nikkei. It's getting a little bit later in the week, and there's going to be volatility in the market. So this was my adapt and attack situation. So I really wanted to walk you guys through that, and I broke my plan a little bit. And the reason why I broke my plan a little bit is because I didn't 100% have 4-hour confirm. I like 4-hour pushes a lot. And the way that the 4-hour was, the way it was looking, it looked to be like it was setting up in order to possibly make a higher low to go bullish. So everything was still telling me buy, but it wasn't like 100%. But we were still pretty buy confirm. We were still pretty buy confirm. But being able to train yourself to adapt and attack, which let me tell you, does not happen very often for myself. And that is why I really wanted to record this video, because the whole idea of being able to adapt and attack can really make back your percentages. And rather than looking at it as revenge trading, looking at it as, well, this is where price is actually looking to go. So that's where I took my hyper scalp here. Up to 15 pips per position, because if you look here, this is literally all my entries were literally right here, and then price dropped. So I ended up going to 15, 17. I closed at 15. That's really all I got for you today, guys.